You're rocking with the best. You are now rocking with the best.
Welcome back
to the 605 show. I like this setup.
It's new. It's different.
Oh, and I think last time I didn't introduce us. I'm Alana Snyder, and this is...
I'm Dan Card.
who's about to have tooth surgery after this.
Hey, we don't need to go into detail.
Because he's a pirate.
It's a pirate. I am in fact a pirate. And
but
so
talk about this new sexy setup that you guys did. I like this. The vibes.
It's nice, huh? We got a little, we're adding some dimension to the space. Tone is our man behind the camera, and
talented guy.
The set design here, and so I got to give a shout out to the Thinker Networks crew for putting all this together.
And I will say, I know over on the shelf we have the last year's cans, but we do have our new ones out with a different can design for the 605 magazine summer issue hazy IPA with Fernson and Lost Cabin. Lost Cabin's in Rapid City. Fernson obviously is in Sioux Falls. And you gotta check it out. It's while supplies last in their tap rooms.
This is not the 605 Summer Classic related, but it is Lost Cabin related.
Yes.
They just had a collab they released with the Breaks, and it's a coffee IPA.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's fantastic. And anytime we get not only obviously to a producer like a coffee roaster and a brewer working on stuff, but cross state. Lost Cabin and it's just super. So I love the collaboration. The beer is amazing.
The Lost Cabin crew, they're awesome.
Such good guys.
Yeah,
and
I
so
love when they come to town.
Corey and the crew over at the Breaks are just some of the best humans.
Just full of talent. Full of talent. Well, it's summertime. Speaking of the hazy IPA,
should we do events?
Let's do them. Well, I should say really quick, the June summer issue of 605's out. It's finally summer, everyone. Get out and grab a copy of the June summer issue of 605 magazine to follow along as we visit Wildwater West, Black Hills Adventure Tours, Flourish Flower Farm, that's a mouthful, Levitt at the Falls, and more.
I love it.
Look at that.
Look at that. It's a beautiful photo.
I mean, South Dakota is alive in the summer, and it's so great, seeing all of our magazines running out again, because we actually have the outdoor racks going. Yep. We have a... It's like the summer issues go so fast. It's awesome. But so start planning. We're working on our July outdoor issue with even more things going on. I will say I recommend two of the really cool things that we did was the Black Hills Adventure Tours. Even if you've been to the Black Hills a million times like me, they customize your day. So you go with their guides, you all become friends by the end, and you can do whatever you want, whether it's adventure-based, nature-based, or if you want to do just a food and wine tour or beer tour, whatever you want to do. So, and Flourish Flower Farm is it's kind of by Vermilion.
Okay.
And it is nothing you've ever seen before in South Dakota. It's this epic flower farm that...
Ooh, I kind of like that.
Yeah. And it's called a You Pick event. And it starts in July through October. And you go and it goes until dusk.
It's all night. We're picking flowers after dark.
It's going to get weird.
It's going to go until dawn.
But they have live music. We go until dawn. Okay,
until
dusk.
Somebody needs medical attention.
Keep picking the flowers. Okay, anyways, it starts mid-July, so go check it out. God, now I'm all embarrassed.
Oh, man, I'm going to be frolicking so hard.
Keep frolicking.
You'll be frolicking all night.
Anyways, upcoming events, Wild Bill Days. Oh, I mean, this is happening. June 15th through the 17th. We are there. Right, yeah. It's various locations in Deadwood. Celebrate the life of Deadwood's most famous gunslinger, Wild Bill Hickok, at Wild Bill Days. Start the weekend off June 15th with music from Xpedition at Outlaw Square.
Yep.
And enjoy other big name artists and your favorite bands on the Main Street stage throughout the rest of the weekend. Yeah. More info, deadwood.com.
Love it. They really pack the streets, so you can see there it's a good time.
Yeah, that's one of their biggest events, and I have not made it, and I really want to.
And then we got West River Airbud.
That's what's going to happen when you're at Flourish Flower Farm.
Yeah.
By 3 a.m.
Yep.
You're still going.
Yep. That's extremely impressive. That puff is up there.
I love that.
That's amazing.
Whenever they do that.
Yeah. That's great. So that's a good time.
And then we also have Oahe Days, June 16th through the 17th at Steamboat Park in Pierre. Enjoy a weekend by the water between artisan and vendor booths, food and drinks, music, face painting, human foosball, magicians. Wait, this keeps going. Raffles and a hot dog eating contest. It's sure to be a weekend full of fun for the whole family. More info, oahedays.com.
Interesting. Hot dog eating contest.
I mean, there's a lot happening there.
I can only assume that's where these children are on their way to with such enthusiasm.
Are they like Mario and Luigi?
It must be something like
That's
that.
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And look, that's packed too.
Yep.
I hope everyone's wearing sunscreen.
It's a good time. A lot of cool stuff going on.
'Cause I'm old.
That's happening right now too.
Speaking of cool, 605 Summer Classic Beer and Music Festival, June 24th at 8th and Railroad Center. Where are we at?
Right here.
Sioux Falls, starting at noon. Who's ready for the 14th annual 605 Summer Classic?
Tickets are on sale now. So if you happen to be catching this on Facebook, YouTube, or anywhere else where we stream video, just go ahead and scan the QR code.
Do it.
And we'll throw a link probably in the comments somewhere. But go ahead and get your tickets.
It's $48 at the
Tickets
door,
now.
$30 online, and you get a fun 605 sticker with your pre-purchase.
Yep. It's always a good time.
It's going to be great. We do the People's Choice Award for the South Dakota. It's all South Dakota breweries. So they get really competitive, actually. They don't care at the beginning of the day, but when they start taste testing beers and they're kind of tuned, then they're like literally one, I won't say what brewery it was, they won one year, and he walked into the after party and goes, "Are you not entertained?"
Okay.
It's pretty great. And this year we have Arlinda Peacock and Fine Mess is back. We got a lot of good feedback from Fine Mess last year.
Yeah.
Circa Performance Arts. More info.
They're great.
605summerclassic.com.
So shout out to Circa Performing Arts. Katie, who is Katie Herman, one of the, actually, I believe they might have just gotten married. So I apologize for not getting the new last name correct. But she was in like my cohort that I led for the Co-Starters.
Oh, awesome.
With her startup business doing that. And it was super cool experience to kind of learn how she does all that and like how she got into it and the discipline that goes into it. It's insane.
They're really creative. And last year they just performed, and this year they're actually going to let people try it out.
They're gonna show people how to do that.
Yeah, I don't think I will because I'll probably break my hip.
Nope.
Because I don't take care of my body very well.
Nope. Too many city miles on this one.
Too many city miles. You've seen things.
I've seen some things and some stuff, and
I don't want to be that high in the air.
Wouldn't recommend it.
But yeah, so check out all the events. There's more events on 605magazine.com. But now we'll bring on our guest.
Will we?
To this sexy set.
Let's do it.
Miranda, come on down from Sioux Metro Growth Alliance.
It is time.
It is time.
It's time.
Did you just pull a Rafiki?
Did I? Is that what that is?
I feel so far away.
I know. I already miss you. You might as well have just stayed over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I yelled at you guys. That would have been good.
How's it going?
Good. Good. I'm excited. This energy is kind of fun. I like it.
Welcome.
Do I have my mic? Where's it supposed to be? Not way up
Good?
here.
Not
Oh,
way
yeah.
up there. You can probably tilt it just a little bit.
This
Other way.
Other way.
There you
Okay.
go.
Perfect. I'm loving your nails. Is that on brand or is it just what you chose?
I actually trend either really dark or really neutral. So my nail gal asked me if I was feeling okay when I did
Oh.
blue. So yeah.
Nails can get real, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like Tom Sandoval from Vanderpump Rules, everyone hates white nail polish now just because
Why?
he's a
I
terrible
didn't
person.
know that.
Why?
I didn't know that.
Give me background on that. What's going on there? What's going on? Let's take a Vanderpump break really quick.
It's a whole Bravo scandal. They literally call it Scandival.
Yeah, but what's with the white nail polish?
Because he wears white nail polish, and he's like considered, I'd say, nationwide or
Just like-
worldwide as a douche.
Generally, as a garbage person.
And now everyone hates, like, he wears a lightning bolt necklace because that was their like symbol to each other. That was them saying "I love you" when they were having their affair.
Okay.
So white nail polish out.
You heard it here first.
Okay.
Or maybe let's bring it back. Maybe
I
we
don't
could just
know.
like
I feel like we got to wait a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
Like that's my only thing. Like it seems like in the last several years, trends like everyone knows trends come back, right?
Right.
But like we're bringing stuff back to like
Too
it's
soon?
not retro if it's only been like 5 years. You can't bring back early 2000s. It's
Too soon?
not. Yes, too soon.
It
Too
did
soon?
seem too
You know
soon.
what I mean? Like I understand like the 80s stuff as we approach 50 years away from the 80s.
Right.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
a little understandable, but like we're bringing back stuff from like the early aughts, you know what I mean? Like 05, 06.
Oh, I know. And also I realized some of the shirts I'm buying, I'm like, I think I had this from Delia's. Like, I think I already had this shirt in like 2000.
When some kid comes up to you and is like, have you ever heard of this vintage store called Charlotte Russe?
Oh my gosh.
And you're like,
This vintage store.
It's vintage.
vintage. So sorry.
That's all right.
I don't know what's going on with the
It all-
Vanderpump pump.
It all happened with the nail polish.
Okay.
But no, so talk about Sioux Metro Growth Alliance for people who aren't familiar, kind of give the basis of it.
Yeah, so I have to have the disclaimer that I think I'm still perfecting my shtick, if you will, because I've only been on staff for about 4 months. I'm not even fully benefited yet. So they let me out of the office to come chat today. And I think the best way to explain what we do is we have relationships here in Sioux Falls. We office in downtown Sioux Falls, and we partner with the Sioux Falls economic development groups like the city and the Sioux Falls Development Foundation to serve the growth and development of rural communities in the 4-county area. So we're a membership-based organization, a regional economic development nonprofit, and it originated, our history is like 30-ish years, but we just
Dang.
kind of restructured under our new name, the Sioux Metro Growth Alliance. But, 30-ish years ago, we had the mayors in rural Minnehaha and rural Lincoln County that said, hey, we need a voice. We need somebody to help us grow, advocate for what intentional growth looks like in rural South Dakota. So that has evolved into what we are now today. We have 16 different municipalities that are members of our organizations at varying levels. We have a couple different options there. And we support them from anything like land development and trying to finance those transactions to city planning and putting a vision together for their organization. And then, of course, like all nonprofits, we have some events too.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, talk about some of your events, your big ones.
Yeah. So what's really on my mind that I'm really excited to talk about today is our Growth Summit. So that is happening on Wednesday, September 20th and Thursday, September 21st. Wednesday's an evening workshop dinner, and then Thursday's an all-day event. Originally, it was called the Grow Smarter Conference, and so we're repackaging a little bit, kind of like our, restructure of our history. We don't want to throw away the work that we've done before, but we want to step out boldly with some new things. So the 2023 Growth Summit will encompass just all things about economic development related to housing. So we're calling it Filling the Housing Gap. We've contracted a speaker from Strong Towns based out of Minneapolis, Daniel Haringus, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. And he's going to lead our workshop that evening on Wednesday, and then also be our keynote in the afternoon on Thursday. And really, we just want to cover the concept of housing and just creating more different, bigger, better options for communities across the entire region. We're not looking just to serve, the folks in our membership with this event, but we just have some really big goals of being able to get some intelligent folks and energetic folks together to talk about ideas for how we can creatively solve some of these really in-depth housing struggles.
Right. And how many years ago did you guys start that summit? It was pretty new still, right?
Yeah. I think we've only had a couple of them. Last year, that 3-day event, it was in April.
Oh, okay.
And so, this year we've, like I said, repackaged it a little bit and a little bit differently. That's why there's that slight tweak in the name.
Right.
And I think a lot of it is we learn as we go. Right. And I think as our organization is we have that rich history, but we're not afraid to change, which is evident by, our merge, our name change, our restructure, and in the same way with our event, right? Economic development in and of itself has changed over the years. We're not talking just industrial parks anymore.
Right.
Quality of life is a really big conversation. So how does our organization kind of grow and evolve to meet those needs as well?
Right. How big is your team now?
There are 5 of us full-time on staff, and we do have a summer intern this year. So 6 for now.
Excited.
And talk about where you said your office out of Sioux Falls. Where are you at?
We're in the Harvester building. So I walked here. I enjoyed the sunshine. I might regret that on the way back. It might be a little toasty. This share with the folks at Co-Development Corporation. So we spend a lot of time talking with them on the finance side. We get educated. We work on partner deals and stuff together. And then Sadie Swear's group, I always get the name wrong, but it's South Dakota.
It's because it's such a long name.
It's a mouthful.
It is.
Say no more.
South
Say-
Dakota CEO Women's Business Center East, I think, something like that.
Something like that. Like CO.
Yeah.
CO.
The only thing you need to know is that Sadie and Angie are awesome.
Wait,
They're
wait.
helping women business owners get their businesses off the ground.
Right. Great group. Yep. And
Were you doing a Brando?
I don't even know.
Brando.
We could have been.
It's like my brain was trying to think of what it was, and then I was like shutting down.
Yeah, I was
coffee.
doing a Marlon Brando.
Pretty much. But what's cool about it is, like you said, you're not serving Sioux Falls, so it's nice that you guys have the collaborators to.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like your own little Greek house and Greek life where you can like talk about stuff, but then bring those ideas or what works and what doesn't work that you guys learn.
Yeah.
Well, you're kind of a spoke organization to like out to the rural, right, or like sub-rural areas. And if you don't have, I think, the collaboration and the support of Sioux Falls, that doesn't go super far. Like you get the connectivity, you get the stuff, so you can like get the resources together for some of these communities that otherwise wouldn't have maybe access or that continued support. So the fact that it's been around in some iteration for like 30 years means that somebody was thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the way that you explain that, because one of the things that I think we sometimes forget is it might have been a long time ago, but Sioux Falls was at one point in the situation that many of our communities are in currently.
Yeah.
Right. And there had to be, in order for Sioux Falls to be a city of like 210-ish, something like that, there had to be some of that intentional planning and education and collaboration. And
Right.
so when we look at how our rural communities are growing, it's about collaboration. And you guys mentioned that earlier, and just some of the other things that you were talking about with, Lost Cabin and in the breaks, I think you said. And that's really what we're all about. We're a nonprofit organization, right? So we're not trying to make a whole bunch of money off of a land transaction or force a fit that's not right. We see an opportunity to empower these communities to take control of what their future is like,
Right.
so that they're not just getting what's handed to them.
Yeah. And I also love our partnership with you guys, because what we do is we get to do features on what's going on, the different businesses. And it's been really fun to learn about what's going on and have those day trips, which shows how easy it is to have a fun trip. Because I mean, otherwise we're all doing the same stuff every day. So get out there.
Yeah.
Like us sitting here.
Get out.
I know.
After this,
talking about
silly.
stuff,
After your surgery, you can just hop in the car. Let's go.
Like, half my face is gone.
Oh, yeah, you probably can't drive after
Look
that,
like
huh?
Harvey Dent.
Talking like Marlon
Half your
Brando.
face is gone.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna
Go in the
Hey,
office.
could have been somebody.
Go to tea today.
I'll be driving around. I'll be sending out emails when I get back. So look out for some goofy emails.
Yeah, what's going on? You have, sure there's summer events going on.
Yeah. So, and I can't even keep track of all of them. We actually just did, and we just released an article with Jody Swan's group that went through all of them. We've got Worthing is having an event. Lennox has they're really big into like their baseball program and their municipal band. They do a big 4th of July thing every year. Off the top of my head, I think Hartford's got some stuff going on this weekend. I think Garrettson might have some stuff going on this weekend. Teapot Days are coming up. So
tea.
yes.
Oh, that gets wild.
Teapot,
They want to presume.
yeah. Teapot, like
I went and it
Pour
is a good
tea.
time.
Yeah.
You had a good time.
If you haven't been to a summer like festival in a small town, they're a whole host of fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and especially like 4th of July stuff.
Uh-huh.
Gotta
Yeah.
love it.
And a lot of these, so like I grew up out by Renner, and so we would go to Renner Days and they like block it all off. And there's like the street dance, there's a tractor pull, which I won one year, by the way. I'm real proud of that. Real proud of that.
I would be.
And it's just like it's kind of sort of like a neighborhood block party almost, but
I like that.
maybe you just got to go.
Yeah.
You just got to go.
I do get really jelly school when a lot of my friends now are moving to smaller towns or like the towns outside of Sioux Falls.
Pause. You get what?
Jelly school.
Jelly school.
It's really when you're really jealous.
That's a new one.
It's from South Park. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyways,
Okay.
Carry on.
don't be jelly of my brief.
I'm not. I won't be jelly school.
Jelly school.
No, but they all moved to like T and like Hartford and different places, and then like they all have neighborhood friends.
because the metro's where it's at.
I know.
That's where it's at.
And then I just have to watch their Snapchats and do like the Arthur fist. So anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there. But speaking of housing, should we play our game? Should we try it?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to expect.
I don't know either. Greta did this. Here, let's give you your flag,
Shout out to Greta.
Greta.
This is not only a flag. This is your voting tool.
Okay.
Yes. So if you are listening to the audio, check out the video on 605 Magazine's Facebook if you
Okay.
can.
It kind of looks like a fly swatter.
It kind of does. I
Sorry, we had to
mean,
reach all 17 feet across the gap there to get to
Yeah.
you.
she had to use her resources. This is called Smash or Refinance. The players, which is us, will be presented with a series of pictures of houses and their interiors, as well as the property price. Players must determine whether they would purchase the house, where you put smash,
Yep.
or sell it, refinance, based on the house's value. We are the players, and we are presented with a series of pictures of houses and their interiors, as well as property price. Players must determine whether they would purchase the house by saying smash or sell it, refinance, based on the house's value. Choices should take the listing price into consideration, but players can also make their choices on a purely cosmetic front if they so choose.
I love this idea. Go Greta. All right.
And then after this game, we will get more into housing in general and
I like it.
more of the conference. So here we go. Smash or refinance.
All right, everybody ready?
Yes.
Option 1. We have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home on Dakota Avenue in what looks to be central Sioux Falls. Cost $300,000, 1,672 square feet. Yeah, we'll fix that in post.
Does that come with the Cookie Monster bench? Or does
You in the bottom, you're in the bottom center.
I like that one.
Okay, so like I'm just gonna like from my own opinion here, like there's too much Americana going on. And, like, I don't always feel. It's kind of like there's a spectrum, right? When you feel at ease, like
Yeah.
you see like you see American flags and stuff like that, and you're like good, safe, patriotic, and it starts to tip that needle.
Yeah,
might
I
be that
used to have a
for me.
neighbor that she had the same kind of vibe going,
Yeah.
but like I like loved it because she always sat in a rocking chair in her front porch, and I was like, yeah, get it.
That's the kind of house that I expect somebody to serve me up some cold lemonade.
Oh yes,
Like
Yeah.
that's those are the vibes I'm getting. But you know,
Yeah.
it's in Sioux Falls, and I'm over here to say go Metro.
Okay, so
So-
you might have to pass or refinance.
I got to tell you also, we're not when we say smash, we're not like bulldozing the house down, right? Like we're
No,
not
no, no,
actually
no.
smashing.
I think smash is the affirmative,
The affirmative. I
and
got you.
refinance would be the pass.
Ooh,
So we're gonna pass. You're
Yep.
gonna pass.
yeah. Not for
Um,
me.
I gotta pass. I gotta refinance it.
I know. I think I'm
But
going
I am in love with the wood.
the French
details.
doors.
Oh,
I was gonna say that too. I'm sad about the French doors, but yeah,
No.
I'm not worth it.
yeah. Tell me
me,
you.
The
tell me-
Americana is too much for you.
It's hard to pass out those.
And
doors,
it's
though.
not like Southern sweet tea Americano where I feel like there's gonna be great desserts and well seasoned food. It's like, who knows? Like you said, lemonade. You know,
It could be bad
that stuff's
lemonade.
good. It could be bad
or
lemonade.
it could
but
smell like cat hair.
the details in here.
I bet there's. Oh, why do I feel like there's a
Ooh.
litter box in there?
Ooh.
Whew. I don't know. Is this really for sale? I feel kind of bad.
I know.
All right, on to the next one.
Anyway.
If this is your listing, you have a beautiful wood details and hardwood floors. All right, on to the next one. Sunland Park, New Mexico.
Oh, we're going to New
4-bed,
Mexico?
3-bath,
Okay.
1959
Wait, so we just
square
picked on
feet.
one Sioux Falls house?
I'm going to New Mexico.
I'm going to
yes,
New Mexico.
please.
Ugh,
Smash.
refund. No, pass.
Hey, listen,
I hate the heat.
you can you get your opinion. It's okay that you're wrong. But love me a Pueblo style home. Grew up in the Mojave Desert, in the high desert in California. And so that'll always be kind of a nice. I don't know if I want to live in the heat, but New Mexico, your elevation's pretty high.
Is that a haunted closet? Like, what is going on?
This just speaks adventure to me.
Yeah.
This is adventure to me.
Yeah. I will say, I gotta be honest with you, the bathroom. So this bathroom in the bottom center doesn't vibe with the rest of the house.
The tiles in that shower.
Yeah, it's gotta go.
Yeah.
Easy fix though. For $280, I'm getting more bang for my buck. I'm getting 4 beds, 3
A
baths.
lot more square footage.
You know what I mean? Look at that.
Oh yeah, 4-bed. That is pretty good.
Isn't that neat?
Isn't that neat?
You
Is
got
that
the
neat?
inset, like the soffit in the ceiling.
It looks like a bachelor house to me. I say pass.
Okay.
Bachelor house. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm,
look at
I'm,
the
I'm
closet
smashing. I'm going
clothes.
to New Mexico.
All right.
Yeah. It's a fly spot.
We have Burwell, Nebraska, 4 beds, 1 bath, 2,775 square feet for $129,000, and that is because you cannot get to the house through all the shrubbery.
I wonder how much land that house is
It's
on.
because you have to spend $100,000 on bulldozing equipment.
What is that horse? photo?
What's in the bathtub? Is that plastic?
I think that might be a carpeted bathtub.
Look at that green or that blue carpet. That's
Hold
blue
up. Is
carpet,
there
right?
like a put the dead body in the bathtub plastic? Do you see it?
I do.
You know, this would benefit from a home improvement incentive program.
Hey, there you
A home
go.
improvement incentive program.
Yeah,
All
maybe
right.
you could flip this.
All right,
So
let's-
refinance because I need me a home improvement incentive program.
I'm gonna refinance because the carpet scares me. Speaking of Cookie Monster, if you can see the bedroom, it is a lot. And is that carpet in the kitchen? Or tile? There's so much carpet happening.
Can I be honest with you? Based on what I'm seeing in the rest of the photos, I'm going to say that there's a good chance that's more than likely carpet. There's also plastic all over the microwave and the countertop, so you can see there's obviously some sort of remodel going on.
Okay. Remodel
Remodel.
or murder.
There is also
Murder.
there's a
Maybe
short
they
there's a short stack Gatorade igloo cooler in the center photo in the kitchen. So for me, I'm gonna have to go for the upside, and I'm gonna say smash because I am morbidly curious as to what I may find in this home.
You like that you have to go through all that
I like
shrubbery
that I got
to
to
get
go through
there.
all that shrubbery to get there.
And have
Yeah.
you noticed the blouse by the
Privacy.
bathroom?
That's privacy.
I'm in it for the cooler, the challenge, the gardening challenge, and this weird blouse.
Wait.
Can I have that horse, that equestrian
You can
artwork?
you can buy it from me after.
But
Okay.
look at that. And
Negotiate.
notice, are those bowling balls
No, they gotta be
in
bocce.
a tin foil fireplace?
Yeah.
Where did she find this haunted mansion? Like, what is happening?
These are not professional real estate photos. Can't be.
Okay, let's get out of here. I'm scared.
All right, back to Sioux
Oh.
Falls. Here we have in the McKinnon Park District, 4-bed, 4-bath, 3,314 square feet. The cost is $899,000, and
Yeah, that's tough to
Oof.
swallow.
If I had the money, I'd smash.
McKinnon Park is beautiful.
Like, look at that outside, the exterior, like that. I'm even kind of charmed by that, like Barbie room.
Barbie room.
Oh my gosh, and that kitchen was like so pink.
But like, does it have a garage? Is it a detached
in the back.
garage?
I don't know if you can see. You probably can't see it super well, but
Yeah.
I think it's around the back, detached.
Man, those
Look at
South
that
Dakota
bathtub.
winters.
Sexy.
Yeah. I gotta go down the middle. I don't
Oh.
think
Down
I
the
can- I don't think I
middle?
can make. I don't think I can make a call on this one.
I'm gonna just have to say the market's not right. Like I can't swallow
I
that.
agree. Banks
Can't
were-
swallow that. It's beautiful.
Banks invented houses as a way just to make money. So you heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
You're cracking the code.
I took the red pill.
Gainesville.
Ooh, smash.
That was a quick decision. Tell
Done
me
deal.
about it.
This is mobile. You can pick this thing up and go anywhere.
Sure can.
Yeah, with the gator inside. Like, what?
Listen.
Gainesville, Florida.
Gainesville, Florida. I ain't scared. Lovely little prefab home here. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,500 square feet.
It is nice and airy.
Like
Like,
good size.
Nice and airy. It's going to be easy to keep cool. It's going to be easy to keep, well, you don't have to keep it warm because it's in Florida. And bang for your buck, $199,742.
but they took the fridge.
You too. I was just going to say, for only $200,000, you too can start your own narcotics trafficking business in Gainesville, Florida.
Florida man starts.
Florida man. Florida man.
We're gonna refinance. Florida scares me.
I'm sticking to it. I got to, yep, going for it.
I'll follow
Yeah,
your journey.
I'm still hung on the New Mexico, so I think I can't make that investment.
Okay. I'm in over my skis a little bit. Let's keep it going to the next one. Red Bluff, California, 32.5 sight unseen. I'm in.
Where do you find a house for
Look at that
32.5?
wood burning.
Count me in.
Look at that wood burning stove. We got floor to ceiling. I almost said head to toe. We got floor to ceiling wallpaper. Literally floor to ceiling wallpaper in the bathroom and the kitchen.
You know, I could see this as like your man cave, like bachelor pad.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I think you
Getaway.
meant- I think you meant safe house. Is what this
Yeah, I would need to know the neighborhood. I need to know my neighbors.
But
Because
you can pick this up and move it too.
you could.
You can pick this up and move it.
It's only 700 square
It's like
feet.
an RV.
True.
What's really impressive to me is that they have a wood burning stove built into a double wide.
Yeah, like
Is that a
that's
double
like
wide
a
or is that a
weird
single wide?
detail.
looks like a single wide.
Okay, that's even then. It's a single wide. They have a wood burning stove built into this. It's only 32.5.
Yeah.
It's a steal. It's a fixer upper, but I think given the way the market's going to go, I'm going to take advantage of this, and we're going to go ahead and pick up this investment property.
And
to
what if
add
you're
to
a
my
first time home buyer?
portfolio?
Let's
Yeah.
smash it.
Let's do it.
Mhm.
Sold.
Consider it smashed.
Let's do one more.
I think this is the last
Okay,
one.
good.
I was not expecting to like get the tour of the country. I wasn't expecting to be all over.
This is. Oh, I'm already smashing this.
Immediate.
I love that property. I
Done
love
deal.
that. Look at all
Look
that greenery.
And the wood in
Those
the ceiling
mature
beams.
trees.
And I
Done.
love the ceilings.
Greta, I don't know where you're at with these home listings, but I need this one. I need this Owens Crossroads, Alabama. Also,
Give him my
This
offer.
is the sweet tea. Things are properly
this
seasoned.
is properly seasoned, well-made sweet tea. This is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, there's some good tea here.
Look at
Also,
that- all
bang
that
for your buck. Like,
space.
just look at like where you can go outside. Like, 'cause there's a looks like it's on a decent plot.
You know what I really like is the bedroom to bathroom ratio.
Yep.
You know, you will never have to wait.
Never.
You always have access to a hot shower.
Oh,
As we
good
know,
point.
when we had our last episode, y'all are nasty
Oh,
because you're not washing your hands, and so there's a fourth bath for y'all nasty people when you come over.
You could have a poop bathroom.
You could have a bathroom exclusively for movements.
My other thing is that like the carpet, that carpet house,
Yep.
all the poop particles everywhere.
One bathroom,
So and one bathroom.
just shit laden carpet.
That blouse be filthy.
That's
So
it.
anyways, that was a great way to
That's
end
the
it.
end. That's the end.
Thanks for letting us know that's
We
the end,
somehow
Greta.
circled back to y'all are nasty.
That one was so much carpet it made me itch.
so much good. It made you.
I mean, but yes, so talk about that theme though of because I know this is just talking about more like real estate based, but go back to what the important things that you will be discussing at that conference and
Yeah.
why it's important.
Yeah. So I think the clear distinction here is we're not specifically talking about real estate, right? That is part of the conversation. People need to buy homes and they, and there's people that are experts in that. But when we talk about housing as it related to economic development, there's so many things that go into having a property that is for sale. You hanging onto your flag?
Yeah, I was gonna figure out how to.
You
hang
should
on to
keep
it.
that.
Yep,
This will be a great office tool. I think
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
take mine with me.
You can smack
Yeah.
your teammates with it.
Yeah, I need that. But yeah, so when it comes to actually having a property to then be able to sell or move a family into, there's so much that goes into that process, and it costs money. And I think we're all feeling that, right? Even as we look at home prices, as we're talking about this real estate game, housing isn't getting any cheaper. And then we look at interest rates and they're not doing us any favors either. And that's just for the home buyer. That's not even taking into consideration how does that play into the folks that are then trying to buy the land, put in the infrastructure and build those homes or build those spaces. So we'll be talking about creative financing ideas. There's some programs out there on the state level, the national level, but then there's also things like TIF financing, which don't ask me the details. There's other people on our team that are way more knowledgeable about that. But then also like, how are you going to design your streets? How wide are they going to be? What's the purpose of that? And as you design a development in your piece of land, what are the types of houses that should be there? Are you going to have a mix of multifamily houses or, multi-unit spaces? Are they all going to be single family? Just those kinds of details all take intentional planning, and it has a ripple effect to the growth of the community. So we want to just dive really deep into all of those things, because getting a house on the market or getting a family or a person to move into a home in any specific community is in a lot of ways the end of that process.
Yeah.
Right. The other piece to that, and I kind of threw that out there during our game, is there are other programs like home improvement incentive programs. So the other part of housing is taking care of what you already have. So how do you incentivize your residents or your folks to continue putting love into properties that maybe aren't shiny and new?
Or that have
That's-
Cookie Monster stuff.
Yeah,
Or
or
they
have Cookie Monster stuff.
It's killing me right now.
Yeah.
Or has like half an acre of Nebraska prairie to like get enough food to get to
Yeah.
the front door.
Oh my gosh.
You okay?
I started choking on my own spit. I'm sorry.
I'm still thinking about your breakfast burrito.
I know. I think it was. I shouldn't have had a burrito before I did this.
I love it. I love it.
Do you know how many burps I've been holding in? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to skip that next time. But anyways, all great things about development.
Hey, we are going to have good food at our conference too. Just want you to know.
Oh.
I don't know if they're going to be burritos yet, but we will serve breakfast. So
Fantastic.
if it's burritos, I'll certainly let you know.
And where'd you say it is in Brandon?
The Holiday Inn Express
Okay.
in Brandon.
That's a nice one, actually, yeah.
I've DJ'd a few weddings there. Their
You're a
staff is
DJ?
great. Not anymore. Retired. Not anymore.
But you could bust it out if you wanted to.
You know, I'm not going to. We're actually going to work with Pinnacle. They're gonna help us produce that event. We're really excited about that. We're really proud of it. That they do really great work. So we're finalizing some of our speaking stuff, and we'll continue to update that on our website. We've got ticket information. Tickets are on sale. We have some early bird pricing options through June. So if you want the best bang for your buck, you're going to buy it now.
Right.
But we'll be selling tickets all the way up into September, and we'll continue to update that webpage and send out, media updates and stuff as we get our lineups finalized. But we'll have a mix of some presentations, but then also panelists. I actually just finalized a conversation with Denise Hanslick, one of our friends at South Dakota Multi-Housing.
Love it.
She's going to talk. Yeah. And she is passionate, and she's just got a lot of great ideas. She sees a lot of things from across the state. She's also involved in the city council in Del Rapids, so we love that. But yeah, so we're finalizing things like that. So we're looking forward to just the variety of housing, economic development details that we're going to be able to talk through. And really, we want to empower communities to get that first domino to fall, right? It's a complicated problem. And I think Mayor Tim Haken says his kind of spiel is that housing is the thing that Sioux Falls residents, want to see improvement on and want the city to work on, but that's the thing that the city has at least control over.
Yep.
Right.
So I think that that's true across a lot of places, not just in Sioux Falls proper. And so we know it's a complicated issue. We know that there's no silver bullet, there's no golden ticket. So everybody's going to have kind of different sticking points. So how can we help each person, each community in our region just get that right next step forward?
Right. Dang,
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm new at this. You're not.
I am.
You're good
I
at
am.
it.
Yeah. So disclaimer, that's what I think I know. And the more you think you know, the less you know. So
There you go. Hey, give us a
Yeah.
website too for people that are listening.
yeah. So SiouxMetro.com. And then there's a banner that'll take you right there. It's the 2023 Growth Summit, Filling the Housing Gaps. You just got to go SiouxMetro.com.
Get your tickets now.
Yeah.
They're out.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. And thank you for looking at all of those beautiful and haunting. Yeah,
My husband's going to be upset if he thinks that we're buying a new house.
I know, right? You're moving apparently.
New Mexico.
You're New Mexico.
Pack your
Don't
bags,
tell my
Tyler.
boss. Okay.
Well, thanks again. Another
605
successful
show
That was
in
a
the
pretty
books.
good one, wasn't it?
It wasn't too bad. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, check us out next time.
All right, folks. We'll see you again soon. I hope we don't cut it till after the third one.